Hey, it's nickel time, and I'm so confident that we're going to get great finds for this nickel box. I opened this box upside down. Yeah, that's right. That's how I roll. Hey, it's Silver Chupacabra, and we're here for another box hunt, and it's going to be nickels. Our last nickel box was not a box, it was a bag, and it was a bag full of customer wrapper rolls. And it was bad. So we're opening this one since we've been doing these even odd things where the even box hunts have been less than stellar and the odd ones have been great. Well, we're back on to the odd. I think we are on box hunt number 7, so I'll go ahead and cross my fingers. We're going to have a good box hunt here. I'm hoping for lots of different things. I'm hoping for buffalo nickels. I'm hoping for a nice V nickel. That would be nice as well. I heard somebody on one of the auction channels last week talking about a shield nickel they found in a nickel box, which I didn't think really was going to be a possibility. I think shield nickels are just a little bit smaller, but that has never hurt a dime from getting into my penny boxes. So just like I did on the last penny box hunt, or bag hunt, if we want to say that. Anyway, you know what we're still looking for. We need to complete the Jefferson nickel collection, at least on this primary one. We've got a 50D we need, and we've got that 38S that are still confounding us. I'd love to have upgraders. I'd love to have varieties. You know how this goes. We want them all. That upside down box has them. I know that it does. It told me. Didn't you? Yes, I did. God, I'm such an idiot. Okay, so here are the top enders. Kind of the same things. Kind of looks brand new there. Hey, look, got a buffalo there. That'll be 2005. And no, I do not see a die crack down the middle. Yeah, I'm seeing some of the older ones in here, but I'm seeing some of the newer ones. I did not see any buffaloes, did not see any silver war nickel big mint marks or anything like that. As you can see, it's kind of what we got. We will start with this one here. Might be able to hear the cat yowling in the background. Oh, look, we got another 2005. I don't know if it's a bison, but we'll find out. That looks pretty neat, too. It's the inside, of course, that's going to give us the treasures. Let's hop to it. Okay, we're on roll 2. And don't let... This box is a bit misshapen, so don't let it... It looks like 3, but it's only the second one. Anyway, we do have a find in the deck here. It looks like a 58, but we're going to move it a little bit. There we go. It does look like a 58, by the way. And that is what it is. 1958. So we got one of the older 50s commons. Usually that's going to be a D for Denver. That is what that is. Cool. First find. Like a good start. I like it early. Let's see if we can continue on. Roll 3 of this new nickel box hunt. And I'm doubting if this is even a find. I just, when I get different colored nickels, I kind of have to check them out. I like it that it's pink. I can already tell by the Monticello this is 90s, late 90s, 2000s, easily. But I just like the fact that it's pink. What the heck? And 1997 it is. So not a find, but it's pretty. And sometimes pretty is better than nothing. I'm going to check this one out just real quick. Nah, it's 70s. Oh well. I might be back on this roll. I don't know. Okay, on to roll 4 of this new nickel box hunt. And we've got another late 50s sticking its head out right there. I knew it was somewhere over there. 1959, which will also probably be Denver. It's pretty sharp, really. And there it is, D for Denver. Well, so that is find number 2. Hopefully something else will appear from this roll. Okay, we are on roll 5 of this new box hunt. And we've had a couple of late 50s in there. I'm finally gonna get something from the 40s. Is it 1941? Most or all the 41s are pretty common. It's pretty worn. I'm going to say that's probably Philly. And sure is. Cool though. That is our third find. 5 rolls. That's a pretty good quantity amount. Of course, we do want to start getting some quality pieces. Yeah. If you can get quality every time, they wouldn't be quality, would you? Okay, on to roll 6. Try that again. On to roll 6. And we got our fourth find sticking out of the spread out roll. 1948. There is a semi-key date. It would have to be an S mint mark, though. I don't know if I could quite see an S mint mark being here, but you never know, I guess. Let's check out the reverse. Worn, but it's got a little bit of detail to it. I could see a mint mark being here. Not an S, though. But I've been fooled before. It is a D for Denver. Cool. Fourth find. Hey, we're rolling this first row of 10. This is roll 9. Fifth find. It's going to be another one of the later 50s. At least we're getting these out of the way. As usual, I won't show any more of these finds. Still need the 56 though. Probably going to be a D for Denver, and it is. Well, it's got a mint mark, and we know it's a D because, well, they didn't make an S. Onward we go. Okay, we are in roll 13 of this nickel box hunt. And this one kind of popped out of nowhere. Alright, sure. Look at that, 1942. Very, very nice. This will be the second oldest find. This would be the coolest find of this nickel box hunt so far, which is, what, number 6 in the finds. Now, they started the Silver Ore series in late 42 through 45. The question would be, is this a Silver Ore nickel? And the answer on that would be, there's no way. Toning-wise, it just doesn't look like it by any stretch. Type 1 1942s were made earlier on in the year. And, what was it, 42 Philly and also in Denver. The Silver Ore nickels would be Philly and San Francisco. Best way, of course, to figure out whether it is or not is to look to see if there is a big, large mint mark above Monticello, which there is not. So this is type 1. Haven't had a type 1 for quite a few boxes, so I always love getting these. Even though they're somewhat common, you don't see them that often, really. Will this be a Denver or a Philly? Oh, it's going to be a Denver. Cool. I've not seen one of these for a while. And this one's in pretty decent condition, I would say, overall. Very nice. Like I said, the coolest find so far in this nickel box hunt. We still have a few to check out in this roll. Okay, roll 19 of this nickel box hunt. We did have a 1958 come in on the last roll. We're up to 7 finds. I noticed this one kind of peeking out. There was a 2005 bison on top of it. Took it off and it revealed a whole lot more wear there. Now, this could be anything. I would suspect this is old, at least 40s, but you never know with these things. Let's go ahead and check it out. This will be our 8th find of this box hunt. It is in the 40s. 1949, Philadelphia. I guess we could check out the front a little bit more. Yeah, that's got a lot of wear on it. Being around for 76 years, it kind of goes that way. Very nice. Onward we go. Roll 20. And we're going to have our 9th find. No, not this one with too much detail in the hair. It's the other one that's toned. It looks like it's in the late 40s. And it is 48. This one might have enough detail or pizzazz, let's call it pizzazz, to be an S for a semi-key date, which would be a very cool find. Oh, no. No dogs allowed. I remember that from the old Peanuts, one of the Peanuts cartoons where he's passing a hospital. Just no dogs allowed. Great story, Chupa. Anyway, Philadelphia there. That is the 9th find. Honor we go. We're on roll 21, even though it doesn't really look like it. This box was kind of stretched out a little bit. But believe me, this thing belongs over there. Not there. But anyway, near the end of this roll, we got another 1941 popping out here. We did have one earlier. That was Philadelphia, I believe. These are fairly common, both 40s and 41s, no matter the mint. I mean, there's less Denvers and San Franciscos, but they're still, they're common. What do you want? Pretty good shape, so to speak. It's got detail in the windows, columns, all that stuff. D for Denver. Well, I tell you what, if I had seen this, well, without the D, of course, but this Monticello looks like one of the newer ones, not the older ones. Huh. Interesting. Need the San Francisco, I guess, for the mint cycle. It needs the same one for 48 too. So we got a couple of cycles going on. We'll see if we can get them. Okay, roll 26. Just a little bit past halfway on this nickel box hunt. And we do have our 11th find inside the roll, if I can find it. There it is. It'd be our oldest find so far, 1940. It's got detail, but it definitely has wear on it too. A little bit of a dent on the rim on the reverse side. I'm thinking Philly, but 1940s come out pretty weak. No matter what the note mark. Excuse my yawning there. It's an S. Well, very cool. 1940S. And still have a bit to look at in the roll itself. Roll 31 of this box hunt will get us the 13th find. We did have a 59 come in on the last roll. And we got a 46 popping up. First 46 of this hunt. Very, very cool. There are no semi-key or keys for this. This one's actually in pretty decent condition reverse-wise. I didn't really look at the Yowsers very well. I'll check it out here again in a little bit. So I'm still thinking there's going to be a mint mark here. Indeed it is. 1946 minted in Denver. I guess I can say out of Denver. Yeah, I mean, it's got that kind of a dirty tone to it, but it's got the detail in the hair. So definitely. Mint Mark City. I'll pop her up there. That's fine. Number 13. Still have a bit to look at in the roll. Okay, we are on roll 35. And we've got fine number 14 in the roll that I've laid out here. Right here. 1952. Not too bad. I would say definite wear there on the upper reaches of Jefferson, but there's some hair detail in there as well. I can see a mint mark, but then again, the lower, this is the first lower 50s find so far. Everything has been 57 and above in the 50s. But the lower ones, the Philadelphia mint, made actually lots, or I would say quite a lot less than they had in the past. It will be a D mint mark, it looks like. And let me check that out just to make sure. Yeah, it is a D mint mark. Sometimes I don't see as well. Well, cool. That is the 14th find. Unfortunately, we really haven't found anything of major quality. That 42D Type 1, I consider somewhat quality, but you know what we're looking for here. Onward we go. Okay, we are on roll 37. And we actually have a Canadian popping up here, right here. Do you believe what's on its obverse? And if it is anything that I do, of course it's Elizabeth, it will be in the 80s. And that would be one of the portraits that would be in the 80s. Always side to side with these. Let's see if it's in the 80s first. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's just go ahead and give it a shot here. As you all know, I'm a wizard. I just don't do a very good job using my wizard power for rare coins that are worth lots of money. I just do it for these guys. That's the best my wizard powers can do. We're going to go 86. You're kidding me. That has to be my jam when it comes to Canadian nickels. 1986. It's ridiculous. It really is. No, I did not look at it beforehand, folks. Anyway, I'm just through with it. Why can't my wizard powers be for good, not for evil like that? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I like finding Canadian coins. Here we are on roll 39. We actually still have the roll in roll status, however you want to put it. Way the roll would be without paper. I don't know how to say what I mean here. Anyway, you know, I do this for every roll, by the way, and just kind of look and check for things, and it really just has been pretty spare. I've had a few of these like this. I've already looked at this, so I know it's something already, but usually with that fat of, or wide, I guess you could say, wide of rim, probably a 64 or something to that effect. 64s had a couple, I believe. They had early 64s and later 64s, and I don't even think were made in 64. Don't quote me on any of this, by the way. But I think the older ones were a little bit fatter, so to speak, wider. Anyway, usually these turn out to be something like that. But this one, let's go ahead and just do the verse 1953. The pallor tone on it is very interesting. But don't let that fool you. This thing's in pretty darn good condition. I'm thinking this is maybe XF. Kind of wonder about the Monticello. Looking pretty good there. Not even close to any stairs. Let's see if we've got a mint mark. Is it S? Go. 1953 San Francisco. I don't know if this will be an upgrader, but it's definitely in pretty good shape. Maybe it needs a warm soap bath. Onward we go. Okay, on to roll 40. The last of the fourth row of rolls. I don't know if we quite have anything here yet, but it's got all the inklings of a late 40s nickel. Jefferson nickel. It's got that tone to it, kind of orangish. Although I've seen it in lower 40s too, but not as much. Well, it is going to be in the 40s. Another 49. Or another 49. We've only had one 49, so. Well, this is another 49, I guess you could say that. Wow. I would say that's in pretty decent condition. I think this actually might be a candidate to be a semi-key date, S minted 1949. And boy, I tell you what, right now, this that didn't do anything to sway me from it. Good detail there too. Let's check her out. Oh, it's going to be another Denver, which is cool. I'm wondering if this might be an upgrader. I don't know. It's in good condition, but it's, been upgrading for quite a while. You would think I'd have a 49 in pretty decent condition by now, but you never know. We're on to roll 51. And just laid this out. A couple of, not sinister ones, but got a D on the back there. I'm thinking that's probably going to be a 64. We'll check it here in a little bit. I think we'll check this one first. Anytime I get an S mint mark in the back, I know I've got something somewhat old. There are key dates and semi-key dates for San Francisco, folks. And 1954 is the youngest one it could be. Take a look at that back end. That's actually in pretty decent shape. Very cool. Let's see if we've got something for a reveal. Okay, well, 1950. I haven't shown anything yet. Might have shown a little bit there, but that's life. Got a dirty fingernail, and you got 1950 something. Now, 51 would be the key date. We already know it's San Francisco. Oh, wow. Cool. It is the semi-key key date, 1951. That's very awesome. Pretty decent shape, too. Maybe an upgrader in one of the collections, at least. I found fairly amount. For the 48 and 49 S key semi-keys, I've found the most of. This is probably my second most of. This is very awesome. So, at least we've got something out of this hunt that's got quality to it. That 42D I like. This 51S I like as well. I find that to be quality. That is the 18th find, by the way. If I didn't mention it before, we did get another 59. Just what we all need. Yes, I respect you, 59. You don't even have a variety to look at, for gosh sakes. Onward. Still on roll 41. I was so jazzed about the semi-key date that I did check, excuse me, got it on the wrong coin. I did check the D, and it is a 1964. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be the RPM. You'll never know. Still got more to look at. Okay, we are on roll 30 or 45. Excuse me. 5 more left. We just got the 19th find of this box set. This was on the end, which is why I'm kind of showing it this way. I'm not showing anything. That's pointing itself. I really haven't looked at the roll. I just noticed this looked like age, so I checked it out first. Will we get a mint mark with this? It's wear there, but you are definitely seeing columns and some windows. Faint outlines, at least. D? Oh, Philadelphia will be. Notice my voice's derision on that. I guess it's going to be Philadelphia. I thought it was a D. I wasn't complaining about the coin, by the way. I'm just saying, oh man, I should have got the mint mark right. I like getting mint marks right, by the way. That's kind of a cool thing. What am I, like 10%? I don't use my wizarding skills for that. Anyway, still have that to look at. Still on roll 45. It's not even going to find. Heck, I'm showing you the horrible Jefferson portrait here. I love the Ring of Death here because it makes Jefferson look like he's got a headband on. Of course, if I add that part of it, it doesn't look like it. But here it does. Nice headband, Jefferson. Okay, on to roll 46, and we will be having our 20th find. Yeah, 40 would be another long video. We don't want that. I don't mind the 40. It's just the last nickel box video was very long. Check it out. Finally got one of the last of the older 50s, 56. Any bets on that it's Denver? Go ahead, put your money down. Look. Be better at San Francisco, because that would be an error, but it isn't. Anyway, there's a list of stuff we got. There's 20 right there. Onward we go. I don't think we had anything more here. Let's check real quick. Nope, I don't see anything. Yeah, 3 rolls left. Roll 47. We got our 21st find near the beginning of this row. This one's standing out nicely. 1941. See, there's actually pretty good detail there on the hair. Letterings look sharp. I think the dirt that is there, that is, on the side of the letters and on the portrait itself, are making it stand out more. Pretty cool, actually. Looking at the reverse, I think there's pretty good detail there. Could be an S. We need an S for the cycle, actually. And it's going to be a D. I think that actually might be. It will not be an update for the primary. That one is an MS that I have waiting to be graded. But this is definitely a nice coin here. This might get in there somewhere. Anyway, sorry about my arm there. We still have a bit left of this roll. Well, that is the end of this nickel box hunt. You can see the big empty. Batman is in his cave. That means we're ready to take a look at a summary of the finds. There they are. I believe we had 22 or 21. One of the two. So the quantity is definitely there. Didn't have as many quality finds as we would like. Of course, we'd like them all to be quality finds. Just no silver war nickels. I haven't done a hunt without a silver war nickel for quite a while. Buffalo nickels, that stampede went south on me. And I'm just trying to think. Oh, we did get a semi-key date. But anyway, let's just go ahead and look at them, and we'll continue on. 1940, right there. That's Philadelphia, by the way, and San Francisco. So it goes Philly, San Francisco, or Philly, Denver, San Francisco, if there is a San Francisco. 41, we had one Philly and a couple of San Franciscos. 46, we had a Denver, San Francisco. Those are Denvers. My. 48, we had a Philly and a Denver. 49, same thing. 52, we had a Denver. 53, we had a San Francisco. I'm thinking maybe one or both of those might be upgraders somewhere. Maybe not primary, but somewhere. 56 Denver. There's 57, a couple Denvers, a couple of 58 Denvers, and then a bunch of 59 Denvers as well. Top one's pretty good shape. Of course, obligatory Canadian nickel, one of them, of course. And, of course, it's in the 80s. And, of course, it's 86. I had to save a 1960 Philly for that fourth collection book that I just started a couple of months ago. I needed it. So, there that is. Hopefully we can upgrade that too. The big finds for this one are the 1942 Type 1 Denver. I'm going to start putting 42s in quality finds because you just don't see them that often, even though they're fairly common. And then we did get one semi-key date, 1951, San Francisco treat. It's pretty good condition too. And that's it. I will take a look for some varieties, and we'll check on collection books if need be. Okay, so I did check for varieties, and not on that one. So let's go ahead and get to the books. The primary did upgrade in one part. It was that 42D. Sometimes I don't necessarily I put something in, or nickel in, I don't even think about how easy it is to upgrade with some of the finds you get. But anyway, the 42D Type 1 fit right in there. Very cool. It's not even that, it's kind of a mediocre 42D anyway. It's not a bad detail, but it's not the greatest either. This is, I thought I'd show you the fourth book. Just started this a couple of box sets ago. This is what I love about nickel box sets. You can almost do this every time out and fill out a majority of these collection books. Can't really do that with pennies. It takes a little while. You can't really do it with anything else. Nickels, you can. They're made of nickel, not junk minerals, but they're metals. But, just not precious metals. That's why the silvers can be a little bit harder to find. But anyway, look, the first page, all I need is that 55 semi-key date. The next page over, really should be getting some of these. The 40 or the 51D and the 52. But they'll come around. Fact of the matter, now we didn't have any 47s come in on this one. But some of these I definitely can feel, especially the 40D. Are you kidding me? It should be coming in pretty soon. Some of these are going to be a little bit more difficult. Anyway, thought I'd show you that. And that's it, folks. Of course, what we usually do is we go back on the pennies. When it gets to the start of March, I'll look into another quarter box, but right now we're just working on nickels and pennies. Pennies it will be. I want to thank anybody who watches the video on this. Parts of it doesn't matter to me. If you watching long videos isn't your cup of tea, it isn't your cup of tea, right? But Batman. Right now, this is just a little bit past Valentine's Day. Having some trouble having finds. I really haven't been able to put a short out because, hey, nothing short worthy. The 51S that I found here, I just didn't really feel I wanted to put a semi-key date out there. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Anyway, that is it. Everybody have a great weekend, upcoming week. We'll see you later. Be safe out there. Cheers.